straight away.
So
Excuse me.
Yeah.
John's in.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let me get the manager.
Exactly. And I remember that to get the one from New York, we walked in and I said, I'm just going to have a look because you have all the mannequins and stuff. And I was like I had no idea what I wanted to go for. And my mum signaled the guy and was like, we need a showstopper. We need a showstopper, like that kind of vibe.
Oh my God. So was it like floral linings? And
It was green. You've seen it. It was green. Not like Wizard of Oz green. I want to say like a fern.
Yeah. It's not, when you say green, my mind goes like lime green. I'm thinking like the Dumb and Dumber kind of suits, bright colours. It was muted.
Dark.
It was lovely.
This was professional green.
Yeah.
But also what was really nice was, when we were talking about shirts, I was just going to go for a classic white.
Yeah.
Whereas not with Mother.
Okay.
Yeah. So we went for a lighter green shirt with it.
That's nice though.
Yeah, it did fit. It did work actually. I will say.
She knows what she's doing.
Oh, she does. Yeah, and it is nice, and I say that, you know, I make little jokes about it, like it's a bit annoying, but I love
No, you've got to have somebody with you who's like willing to tell you what's not working properly. Because have you ever been in a situation where you're like, this is the one, and your mum's like,
yeah,
don't think it is.
Yeah, and I take her word over mine.
Smart.
Yeah, but she goes, she does like a lot of, she's very expressive. So when I walk out, she'll go, that's the one. That's the one. And it makes me feel amazing. It's like a little chill. I go, yeah, because it feels quite nice. That is the one. And I go, okay. Oh, about how much? Jesus. She's also, I'll tell you this, she's the worst influence I've ever met in my life for spending money.
Really?
Yeah, like we'll go like, so we'll like two suits that are identical, but one will be like 600 quid and one will be like 400. And she'll go, yeah, but you can tell. Like those who'll tell, well, those who'll be able to tell will be able to tell. And I go, really? Because it's quite a lot. Well, you're worth it. It's an investment in yourself.
Yeah, you buy it once, you can wear it a couple of times, it's worth it.
Spend a fortune on it with my mum.
I bet, yeah. When you're trying on suits and you're sort of learning the character of the suit, do you find yourself describing the look in really unusual ways? Like, I can really imagine that suit would sit well if you're a guest on Parky. Like, yeah, it is a bit that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's great for that, but not for what you're going for.
Maybe good for tackling controversies.
Yeah.
But not, yeah.
It's a good court suit, not a good red carpet suit.
But that is a thing, though.
It is. Well,
obviously,
you
need to read through. Well, you had to buy a suit for a very different reason. What was your Did you?
I went to. It's really hard to buy clothes that look nice in France. Weirdly, I know the perception is that it's the style capital of the planet.
Really well dressed.
That there's like one postcode in Paris that applies to. The rest of the country has no interest in looking nice.
But they do all look fashionable.
Right there in Paris, yes.
We were dining just the other day with your local friends.
Oh, sure, but I guess
lovely.
I'm talking about, but there are people who they go looking for their clothes in vintage shops and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. It's like, I can't just go to the high street and get something that is going to look fashionable for me, because there's always something weird about it. It's like I can't find a hairdresser.
Yeah.
It just drives me crazy. So I basically went to kind of one step above the bargain suit shop and got something I didn't hate. It was okay.
You don't strike me as one who gets enjoyment out of wearing suits. And I think I know why as well.
Go on.
To enjoy wearing a suit, it's the pomposity of it. It's the I'm a this. Whereas you're very comfortable with who you are, so you don't need it.
You think I'm kind of rebelling against the idea of the suit before I've even put it on?
Maybe originally.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I don't really need to. You'll wear it out of like, you have to wear it in court.
Yeah.
And I think like, so it's not like...
Again.
About the casual that's become. But I don't think you need the dress up. You don't need the pomp.
Yeah.
Whereas I need the excitement of it, I think.
I do quite like dressing smart. I like that, but with a bit of an edge to it. Like, my favorite kind of look is the slightly smarter, more tailored fit stuff in a shop like All Saints, where it's kind of that kind of corporate millennial goth thing, but like it's actually kind of like looks good on you.
Yeah.
Looks sharp.
Yeah.
You can be sharp, but also look like you could be an extra in the Matrix.
Yeah.
That's my kind of
Has that
vibe.
always been a thing, or have you gone through a lot of phases with your clothes?
Well, the problem is that I had to wear a suit at sixth form, which I ultimately got expelled from. So the idea of a suit for me is that like you will conform, you know, and then they're preparing people to be bankers and to be people who show up in offices and wear suits every single day. That's sort of the whole point of it. And I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, I get that.
So there's an element of that rebelling against it for me.
Yeah, that's interesting when I compare, because in my school we just wore jumpers, and yet so maybe there was a bit of a longing for, because if it was down to me, I'd have showed up like Will from In Between Us,
Briefcase.
with the briefcase and blazer.
But the thing is, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a good look. It is a good look. You can really rock it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have done, but I like the idea of sort of going up, and I think it's what you don't have, isn't it? So you had to do it.
Yeah.
So you're like, I don't like this. A little bit like Richard Branson.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
remember when he went around like cutting ties off and stuff? He'd made it a part of his thing.
Yeah.
To be more relatable as a billionaire.
He fooled me.
He's just a guy. He's just a man of the people.
Nice guy.
Good old Dickie.
We like him.
Yeah. Yeah. There is something about that. I think just if you are that far gone, just lean into it, I think.
Yeah.
Just go over there in a tux.
Yeah. But if I'm going to put on a suit, I tend to go for a slightly unconventional collar. Like maybe I'll go for a collarless on the shirt.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
a Henley.
Is that what it's called? Oxford. An Oxford collar?
Does have a collar.
Does it?
An Oxford shirt has a collar.
I don't know what they are.
I mean, this is why we need a research team.
We need just to pipe it into my earpiece so it looks like I know what I'm talking about. Imagine if we had earpieces on this.
Who would we talk to?
Just feed me jokes.
Have like a team of writers.
Yeah.
Have a writer room. Yeah. I wanted to do that job, work in a writer's room.
Really?
For a little bit, yeah.
I imagine it's a great job.
It's really stressful, I feel. And I think it's really difficult. It depends what show you're on, but it's very cutthroat.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of, especially if you're working on like long form, like serial stuff. And you're like every single day, you've got to be pumping out brand new ideas, brand new stuff. And especially like, could you imagine being like a part of a writer's room for like a panel, like a comedy panel show, like a news based one. And it's like all you're doing is looking at the news and you're having to try and find a fun spin on it. That's got to be one of the toughest gigs these days.
I'd love to write for, of the news panel shows, Mock the Week is the one I would not write for.
Yeah.
Have I Got News for You is the one that I would write for.
Really?
Yeah, I think Have I Got News for You has just got that slightly more satirical.
I don't think it works anymore. Like I love that program, and I really, really enjoyed it. I was a huge fan of it for like years. But like a bit of like satirical comedy comes from tell us what they're really thinking.
Yeah.
Whereas now they're just like the politicians just say.
Well, satire's dead, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like, what can you do with that? And it's like, because the idea is you're pushing it to the extreme for a comedic edge, like impressions of these world leaders, and they're saying horrendous stuff, and it's funny because it's like, oh my god, could you imagine a world in which so and so did this? That's like the joke for essentially. And now they just say it, and you're like, well, you see impressions now of like world leaders, and you think it's not crazy enough.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
like,
actually tired of hearing this.
Yeah, did you write that, or did you just pick it off the news? Because I believe it.
Yeah,
and it's not fun anymore.
I mean, there was a whole, one of the most famous satirical shows of all time in the UK was Spitting Image.
Yeah.
And it was like how to make a bright orange, ridiculous, caricature-shaped, plastic-looking puppet say stupid things. What's the point?
Well, we're now living in Spitting Image live action, aren't we?
It's got on Sky News, and you're like, there's another one.
Yeah. And I mean, they can kind of get away with it with the royals because they're more preserved.
Yeah.
So that you can add that, here's what they really think, or throwing somebody from like incredible wealth and privilege into like a normal, relatable situations. You can still do that. It's kind of less funny, but you can still do it. The joke still works. But with like crazy politicians, that ship sailed.
Yeah.
You could take that to the bank.
So I'm getting fed a gag from Miffy, but it's not. It's just my earpiece is broken. I've got nothing. Say the gag. A mandarin collar.
And explain the mandarin?
Well, I assume we said the same thing. It's kind of like circular. It's just a circular thing. Imagine almost like the shape of a vicar's collar, but without the bit in the middle, and it's kind of thinner.
It's like the bowler hat of collars.
Okay.
You know, with the soft top.
And it's maybe got like one little piece of fabric, like one little button you can just button across if you want to. Be always leave that open. Is that what you're looking at? Henny's got nothing.
Yeah, just a little button, little split, but it doesn't have the collar. Oh, see, like Oxford shirts, like just like a classic normal shirt in.
Yeah.
In,
Well, that's confusing. No wonder I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, it turns out you do know what you're talking about. Because it is. It's just a different. That's incredibly confusing.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what was also confusing. If you need to get a little thing for the top of your chimney from the builder's merchant, that in the French builder's merchant is called a chapeau chinois, which is a Chinese hat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who was first? Who coined the phrase first? What came first? The hat or the chimney?
I think it goes back to that incredibly stereotyped idea of it's the shape of that old.
So the hat came first.
Yeah. It's not great walking into the builder's merchant and being like, "Oh, a Chinese hat, please." And they're like, "You can try doing that in the UK or somewhere more progressive."
It's more believable to be staring at someone's chimney and going, "Do you know what that looks like?"
Yeah.
Versus somebody wanting to buy some headwear and going, "Stick that chimney thing on my head." It works a lot better.
The other way around.
The other way around, yeah.
The other issue I have is that when I was learning to speak French, I spent a lot of my time in builders merchants, and I'd be looking for things in the builder's merchant, not knowing what they're called, which is sort of how you learn these ridiculous names for things.
Yeah.
But when I didn't know what the word for shelf was, and I wanted to go and buy a shelf. So I didn't have phone signal in the shop either, because phone signal out in rural France is terrible. So I couldn't just Google translate it and find out what it was. I had to get a member of staff to help me. And I was like, "I'm really sorry, I don't know what the word is for the thing I'm looking for." And I was like, "Look over there." And I was like, "It's like the kitchen countertop, but little. You put it on the wall and you put books on it."
Did they get it?
And he was like, "Do you mean a shelf?" I'm like, "Yeah, a shelf." Oh, thank you. You're a genius.
Are you safe to be putting it up yourself?
Can you imagine the confusion of this guy being like, "Why? What is this? Is this like, what am I thinking of?"
It's like some game of charades that you're playing in the merchants.
Yeah, it's a Christmas game.
Yeah.
I'm like a kitchen counter, but I'm attached to the wall, and I'm little, and you put books on me. What am I?
I just love the idea of you stood in a shop going,
Yeah.
"Ooh,
There's so much of that.
convenient."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's terrible. It is
it.
terrible.
Do you any, like in those shops, like Screw Fix, and not like B&Q, because B&Q's for everybody, but Screw Fix
like
home bases for everybody, but Screw Fix and the tool one, the tool shop, tool station.
Actual tradies go there.
Yeah. And they don't even let you in the shop.
You need to have an account.
It's like Argos if it was shit.
I love Argos. I miss Argos all the time.
We talked about Argos the first time we ever had a conversation.
Because I was just excited to talk with somebody who was closer to Argos than I was.
We talked about how different it is now. It's all online. It's lost all of its magic. Yeah. It's kind of, to be fair, Argos is on its way out, isn't it, really?
Right. It's because I left the country. I'll come back. I'll save it single-handedly. I'll buy enough stuff from Argos to keep them in business.
Do you feel comfortable in shops like Tool Station and Screw Fix and things?
I do. Can I tell you what can I imagine your worst nightmare? It's one of my favourite places to go and sort of cosplay knowing what I'm talking about. It's a place like Euro Car Parts.
Wow.
It's like if you've got an old van, I've done this, that like alternator's gone. And you go in, it's like, "Excuse me, I'm looking for an alternator for an LDV convoy."
Is that a vehicle?
Yeah. And they're like, "Oh, this guy knows what you're talking about." It's like, "What year is it?" "Oh, I don't know, but I know it's a Peugeot engine in it." "Okay, yeah, sweet, lovely."
And that's all you need to go on?
Yeah, and they'll get the reg and all sorts. I love that.
Oh, I'd be stuck.
It makes me feel like I really know my shit. So like Screw Fix and Tool Station and stuff like that, it's the same. It's like, I need a pack of 1,000 pan head screws, the little ones for the steel fixings. Self-tapping, please. And they go, "Right on it."
Gosh.
You know, You got to like know the lingo.
Well, you see, I don't know the lingo. I'd be stood there. If I was in that car parts thing, I'd be going, I don't know, it's blue. And it kind of goes,
Car's not working.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know why.
I don't know. I had to walk here. I'd have usually drived.
But yeah, those shops where you technically need somebody who's got a trade card, and that's the only way you can buy from them.
How do you get a trade card?
You get a mate.
You just make it yourself.
No, everyone's got a mate that has an account.
Oh, mate.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like slang for friend.
What are they? Right. So you use somebody's card,
Yeah,
and then that allows you to purchase from the shop.
yeah, and sometimes sometimes they knock the VAT off. If it depends on your,
Like Macro. You ever been in Macro? You know what Macro is?
I don't know what macro
It's
is.
like there's another one as well. It's like really big.
Like Costco.
No, it's like they sell everything,
Oh,
but you have to be a business to go into it. You
okay.
need your number to get a Macro card, and you go in and you can get like anything from an insane amount of Diet Cokes.
Oh, I see. Okay, I think I know about these because in a previous life, one of my job was I did hog roasts for weddings and christenings and stuff. That was my job.
You did?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I'm guessing this wasn't recently.
No. It was one of the main reasons I chose to go vegan in the end. But you turn up and about 4 a.m. in a car park somewhere, and you'd get the keys to the van, and it'd be preloaded with everything you needed. And it wasn't just hog roasts that we did. We'd do like tomato mozzarella salads, big potato salads, coleslaws, all those things, and you get all these ingredients in bulk. Presumably they came from somewhere like a Macro.
Yeah.
Horrible job that.
What state, if you don't mind me asking, what state was the pig?
Well, it wasn't
when it turned up, like how?
Well, it wasn't very well.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like, what level of that process did you jump in at?
Yeah. Okay. So, I'll try and spare some of the more gruesome details, but ultimately, you would turn up and the van would be preloaded. I don't know who loaded it, and this was an operation that was run out of a shipping crate in a car park. And I wasn't qualified for the gig, by the way. I got this gig because somebody asked me, the owner of a pub asked me if I'd be interested in earning some extra money on the weekends. And I was like, okay.
That's how you get some stories.
He was an ex-boxing champion.
Wow. So you didn't want to say no?
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Whatever you say, Gov.
Yeah, it was like a scene out of Snatch.
Did he have little boxing gloves on a necklace?
Yeah.
Peeking out of his chest hair?
Some gold teeth.
Yeah.
Big rings.
Yeah.
No, he was really normal looking, but he was South African, so it was quite frightening.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
And I was like 18 at the time, so I needed some dosh. And he said, "You seem like a trustworthy chap. How would you like to earn some extra money?" I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, no problem. And it involved turning up about 4 o'clock in the morning in this car park. Van would be preloaded, and it'd be like a Mercedes Vito or some sort of like mini Sprinter, like a transit van size kind of situation. Loaded up with everything you needed, all the food in bulk, and there'd be a hog roasting oven in there already preloaded with the pig on the spit in it. Now, depending on the size of the function you were doing, it would either be on a spit and you get a proper spit roasting thing, which is the bigger ones, and they had wheels and everything. Or if it was a smaller event, you'd have it on a roasting tray. That was the worst, because you have a smaller pig and you'd have a roasting tray, and they don't turn, it just roasts on the tray. It's like a big frying pan with burners underneath it, with a lid on it. It's really, really hard to get a good cook on it if it's on a roasting tray. It's an absolute nightmare. So you preferred the bigger ones. But you'd have to do the whole thing. So you'd get the motor, you'd have the fuel canisters, everything, and you get the pig on as early as possible, and inevitably you'd be wheeling it through someone's house, because this was like south of London. So you like the wealthiest people who were hiring us still lived in terraced houses. They have a big garden out the back. So they'd be doing their wedding reception or christening or whatever it was out in the back. So you'd be like, okay, how do I get this massive roasting tray? I'd be by myself, by the way. This massive spit roasting thing. And you've seen them, they're massive. You put them in the back of a car, trailer hitch, they're huge. And they'd be like, right, well, it's out in the garden. and you're parked out the front on double yellows, you know, waiting for the parking man to come and give you a ticket. And you've got to wheel this fucking thing through their kitchen and out the other side all by yourself, and they're not helping. So and you've got marquees, you've got to set up and everything, tables. Imagine someone is serving that in the back garden. I've built and cooked everything, all of it.
Were you serving it?
Yeah. So I'm building the stuff, I'm cooking everything, I'm preparing absolutely everything. I'm carving, I'm serving to 200-300 people. And then once that's done, I'm then packing everything up, giving the people who've hired me all the leftovers, putting it in foil, putting it in their fridge for them, packing up all my stuff, no rubbish, out the other side, in the van, off we go, about 12 hours later.
Oh my God.
It was a big job. Yeah.
Was it good money?
It was, cash. So
Yeah. Can't declare. I couldn't possibly say.
That helped.
It came in a shoebox.
And sometimes you get a good tip. Sometimes people are really fucking stingy. And, you're covered in because you're dealing with chef's knives as well. So you're in chef's whites all day as well. I was wearing chef whites. You're very, very well presented. And you're covered in cuts and bruises and burns from the roasting tray. It's horrible. And I tell you what, there's no job worse and more disgusting than cleaning out a hog roasting oven at the end of a day with nothing but 6 kitchen blue rolls and just scraping it up and putting it in bin bags. And then you get back to the shipping container car park at the end of the day, and then literally there's a jet wash station, and you're like, right, jet wash out the back of the van, jet wash everything, jet wash yourself. And my girlfriend at the time was a vegetarian. I'd come home, it's like, you know that scene in The Simpsons where Bart's dog from Show and Tell gets lost in the air conditioning vents and they grease up groundskeeper Willie to go and chase the dog out of the air conditioning vents. He's wearing Speedos and he's covered in grease from the canteen and he's sliding through. I looked like that when I got home. I was just covered in grease, bits of it in my hair.
Where did the Speedos come into it?
Well, I always make sure I've got a pair with me no matter what job I'm doing.
Yeah.
You never know.
No.
But I would come home with boxes and boxes of tomatoes and basil and mozzarella and olive oil and all sorts of stuff that was left over, presumably from Macro.
Yeah.
And that's how we got there.
Bloody hell.
That was the name of the hog roasting company. Bloody hell. No, it wasn't. It wasn't really.
If you want a pig in a van, AJ can. There you go.
Not anymore.
No. There's another big chain that's more well known than Macro, but I can't remember the name of it. But it's the same thing. But it's like you know, if you wanted those mini salts in a packet,
yeah,
you can get loads of them.
Yeah.
I like them. It's nice. It feels like you're in a cafe. I'm at home.
I like nicking them from places like Burger King and putting them in my car.
Yeah, well, people did that with KFC with the wipes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to have a fresh lemon wipe.
They're good though.
Do they still do those?
I have no idea. I haven't been to KFC in quite some time.
Me neither. A moist towelette, a lemon towelette.
Do you know? Did you see the advert in KFC where it's believe in the chicken or whatever, and it's a chicken on a raised pedestal, and people are dancing like that. I went to school with somebody in that advert.
No way.
Yeah, I know. It's my claim to fame.
I'll give you another one. I did the music for a KFC advert.
Oh, that's better.
It was it was a really surreal advert. I can't remember it. With laser beams for eyes.
Really?
Yeah, it was a cool one.
But that was good.
It was like a trap house piece of music that I wrote with a Spanish lyric, which I wrote, and I've no idea whether or not the Spanish was accurate. I just used Google Translate. They bought it.
Was it for KFC Spain?
No.
Or was it just for
KFC America?
Really?
Yeah. It was a global, it's a big thing.
That was a bit.
It was some dosh, yeah. I definitely could have bought some Zinger Tower meals with the...
That didn't come in a shoebox?
No. No, not that one.
Off the dock?
Yeah, no, that was proper job, that one.
Yeah. That was declared.
Yeah.
I had a lot of consultation I needed to expense.
Yeah. Is that what you call it?
That's what they do, don't they?
Yeah.
These production companies.
Yeah.
That's why there's 500 companies at the start of a film that you never heard of. And they're all shell companies that they essentially whatever profit the film makes have to go for consultation to these firms. But yeah, the
Hello, FBI agent.
no, well, I don't want to say that and then be held accountable for it. But apparently the reason why there's so many logos now at the start of films is because there are all these different companies that charge a percentage fee of the profit of the movie for like producer credits or consultation or marketing consultation or story consultation. And it's just the same companies.
We should put a whole load of company slates at the front of this episode.
Yeah.
Just come up with various imaginary company names.
Yeah.
Like Bloody Hell Hog Roasts presents.
Yeah. Piggy Pictures. That's nice, isn't it?
It's nicer, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. AJ in a van.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, good. Yeah. That sounds like the name of a really posh restaurant. You can tell you're from fucking London. Up in that bit of London that's really expensive. Slate and Salt.
The best cafe in my area was a cafe called Raz's. It was fantastic. It's still there, but I haven't been in a while. But you go and they don't have proper chairs and tables. They have courtyard chairs and tables indoors, and it looks a little bit like everything's chrome inside. It looks like one of those like chrome camper vans that you see in like America, you know, like the Boondocker type things.
Like the slip Airstream ones.
Yeah, like those. It looks like that, and they sell like everything, like every cuisine, every sort of thing, and they do like full English and all that sort of stuff, and you get tea in a proper mug. Yeah, it's fantastic, and it opens at like 6 a.m. and then closes at like midnight. It's great.
Oh, dream.
Yeah, they add their little salts.
How many did you take?
And they don't. You have to go up to order, but you also and then you go sit back down, and then they don't, and then they call you back up to get it, but they didn't have like numbers or anything. They just called out what you had.
Oh,
So it's like egg, chip, and beans, and then you go, it's me.
the Belly Buster Extreme 4000.
Oh no, that's way too creative. That's marketing stuff there.
Yeah.
That's the dirty, disgusting, loaded, revolting, vomit-inducing fries.
Yeah.
No, it's not like that. It was just classic stuff. But they didn't have any names for anything. It was just the ingredients of the dish. And I used to go and get a chip butty.
Ah, I love a chip butty.
Yeah.
I used to make them at school on Fridays because Catholic school we do fish on Fridays. So do fish and chips.
Is that a Catholic thing?
Yeah. And I didn't like the battered fish that they were doing because it was too greasy. So I'd just get a plate full of chips and beans and a bread roll. And I just stuff the chips in the bread roll, packet of salt, squish it, and just get in the beans with it. And just
Oh God, yeah.
sounds great, doesn't it?
It really does.
And sometimes they had a little salad bar, and sometimes you could get a Scotch egg, half a Scotch egg. So I get like 8 of them.
This is the thing. You had a salad bar at your school. This is the thing. Like I've never heard of such a world.
We did. It got installed a couple of years into my career there. So the first couple of years with the old kitchen, the old canteen, the old refectory. What was it called? The old refectory, and it was bad. Like, it was bad. And then they introduced the new refectory. It took a long time to build it. And then at that point, then you had kind of the multiple options. You'd have what they were doing on the day, but there was a bit of a consistent thing. If you didn't want the thing they were doing on the day, you could always get a jacket potato, and there'd be beans with that, beans and cheese. Or you could always get a pasta and tomato sauce if you wanted.
Right.
And then in the middle of all of that was, I guess you could say, like a stripped down, smaller version of like the Harvester kind of salad buffet. You'd have that.
This is unbelievable.
But that would always have like a half a Scotch egg, like a little bowl of Scotch eggs and
Some
stuff.
croutons.
I don't know if they were croutons.
Which means they were croutons.
They were croutons. Yeah.
Do you have an ice cream station as well? Or?
We had a desserts fridge, but it'd be things like jelly,
Maybe like
or a fruit salad.
Did you have a Yazoo milkshake?
No, they had Mr. Juicy's. You get an orange juice or an apple juice.
Okay.
And they switched those as uproar when they switched the Mr. Juicies for Calypsos.
Oh, yeah.
You know what a Calypso
Yeah, I
is,
do
right? A
know
little
what Calypso,
plastic thing. It tastes like you're just drinking pure cyanide. Like, it's horrible.
Well, it's like it's just like E numbers, isn't it? It's like frozen
disgusting.
E numbers.
Absolutely disgusting.
You get strawberry, orange.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
what are they thinking?
I don't know.
So yeah, we had those. Sometimes you get a Chocky Mousse if you were real lucky.
No.
They were rare though. And they were kind of gritty. You know, like a bad Chocky Mousse has got a bit sort of a gritty texture to it. You're like,
Yeah.
ugh.
How was the markup on the wine?
We were only allowed one small glass of wine over lunch until you got into sixth form, and then you could have a large glass.
Just house red.
I mean, they were well selected. The sommelier really knew what they were doing. It depended on what we were eating on the day.
This is unbelievable. Do you know Jamie Oliver did that big campaign and ruined it for everybody?
What, Twizzlers?
He went through around all the schools and did this big thing about how you need to get school dinners to be healthier.
Yeah.
He didn't come to our school. So like our stuff was just chicken nuggets. Jacket potato was like a thing.
Yeah.
And just basic stuff like that. But there's no salad bar. Definitely no wine list. Just a can of Stella with your lunch.
Yeah. Tennant's super.
Yeah. I like Tennant's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in a place called Dufftown, right, for my birthday a few years ago. And it's it's where it was during COVID. So I was going to go look around the Glenfiddich thing, the distillery thing, but it was all closed. And I really wanted to do something on my birthday. And there was like nothing to do at all. But I found a pub, and Dufftown's tiny. There's nothing there. It's all just like whiskey people, and it's just whiskey people in fields, and distilleries. That's all it is. And there was a pub in near a collection of houses, which was near the place that I was staying. And I went there, and it was someone's living room. And I walked in, and everybody was in high vis. It was like, and they hear English, and you're immediately like been stared at and stuff, and rightly so, to be fair. Imagine I turn up at a place like that. Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. No, it's afternoon. And
it's past 5 p.m.
Yeah, and they sold whiskey and pints of Tennants. It was literally someone's living room.
Nice.
Yeah, with just some chairs dotted about.
Sounds really good.
I actually really enjoyed it. Had a great time.
Did I ever tell you that there was a bar in this house when I bought it?
No.
It was used as a bar for the local village, yeah.
Oh, so like a proper
an actual bar with like pumps and
wow.
Yeah, people were really cross with me when I bought it and didn't open the bar. They didn't have a license. I couldn't open the bar. But people would come in, sit around.
Mm.
They weren't drinking Tennants. They were drinking like Ricard.
Mm.
It's bad. It's bad, Pernod.
Doesn't sound that great.
I had a mate growing up who, you know, when you're just old enough to get into pubs, but you're not actually old enough to be in the pub, you're drinking and they're underage. He used to make it his whole point of going in there was to order drinks that made him seem older than he was.
Yeah.
And he'd drink about 17 pints of whatever and then switch to Pernod. And you could see him drinking it and going, and you're like, he's going to be sick on me in the car on the way home. It's going to happen.
I love that though. Like trying to like if you obviously look underage, but then someone's going to be like, oh, well, he can't be underage. He's just ordered.
He's drinking a Pernod.
he's just ordered some bourbon. Like,
good evening, good fellow. Can I trouble you for a measure of Pernod?
We say that thing. I am a man who recently bought a house. Having a party with some of the local adults.
I think it's exactly what we were like.
I used to have a friend who when he used to try and buy cigarettes underage, and his little thing was that he would cough. So that the server would think, oh, this guy's been smoking for years.
Cough, yeah.
Yeah, it used to go
makes sense.
Hey, mate, can I 20 lamb butler, please?
It's really good, that.
Yeah, it's great.
Can I admit something to you?
Mm-hmm.
Because you used to be able to buy cigarettes. You used to be able to go and I got a copy of my passport.
Yeah.
You'd have a piece of paper printed out in your wallet and you'd show it to someone and be like, this is a copy.
Right.
I was born in 85, not 87.
Mm-hmm.
I made the doctored versions of the photocopies of people's passports for them.
That doesn't surprise me at all, actually.
And I tell you why mine worked, because people didn't realize that your date of birth was written into the serial number on the bottom of the passport in a mixed up way. So people who knew this in the shops would look at your date of birth, they'd be like, well, that looks changed to me. I'll look at the serial number at the bottom of the passport, and they realized it revealed their real date of birth in the serial number.
Wow.
So you had to change it back then. You had to change it in the date of birth and the serial number, and then they'd be like, yeah, it's legit.
And it worked?
It worked, yeah. Yeah, so I did it. So I could do it. Basically, I was really good at changing 7s to 5s. So anyone that was born in 87, I could make them.
Did you do it by hand or did you reprint?
I did it in a really incredibly rudimentary version of what became Photoshop. In like
paint?
Yeah. Yes, maybe I can't remember what it was. So it was something.
Like Microsoft, like that old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd scan in their passport properly, and then I'd meticulously pixel by pixel draw.
You were charging for this.
It just made me. I was charging social currency, which is like people thought I was cool.
Well, that gets you in, doesn't it? You'd be like a hacker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're not like printing money.
Lost interest.
Don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Is it illegal to make copies of people's photo for passports and just change the numbers on a copy?
Doctor official government records, I think so.
Well, it's not like it's not like I was making a fake passport. I was just making a copy for educational purposes only that had their date of birth changed.
You're right, actually. Yeah.
It's like, this is how you you change a number on a thing for fun.
Yeah. Maybe it's a little side gig for you in the future.
Well, like I can now legally buy cigarettes. As can all my friends, so it's not really.
And you don't smoke.
And I don't smoke anymore. So.
Well, it's nice to have something to fall back on, though, isn't it?
If you want, though, if you ever want to appear for some reason 2 years older, I can do that.
Well, you say you could change a 5 to a 7.
Other way around.
7 to a 5.
Yeah.
That is how time works, isn't it? That's how the date works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, because I was born in a 7.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. What would I need to be? I haven't got any birthdays to look forward to in that regard.
Maybe you could get like a discount on your car insurance.
Get a bus pass.
Yeah, I could get you a senior citizens bus pass 2 years earlier than you were entitled.
I'll take it. I actually know the driver, or at least one of the drivers, but there's only a handful that do the bus from my little neck of the woods to the local town. And I could just get on. Yeah. We have that relationship, which goes to the pub.
All right. Yeah.
Just get on. Are you sure? Just
get on. Nice.
So you know.
Should we do an intro?
Do an intro.
Are you ready?
Johnny Lambo Butler, please.
You were born in 85, actually.
As you can tell from the state of my throat.
I'll have 20 Marlboro Reds, please, mate. Yeah. Thanks, pal.
I also had a friend who had a chest tattoo at 16, and he used to walk in and successfully purchase alcohol for the rest of us, but he used to go essentially by dragging down his top and going, oh.
Well, that's the thing. I had tattoos at 17. So it was like, if I just went in with those on show,
yeah,
I'd be like,
what do you mean am I of age? I'm inked.
Can I have 8 bottles of WKD Blue, please? Thank you.
You don't know my mum, do you?
Okay, intro time. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Unsinkable Ship podcast with me, AJ Wilson Taylor.
And me, John York. Join us as we blow steam from our chops to propel us forward in this conversation about friendship and beyond.
And that's all we've got time for in this week's episode of the Unsinkable Ship podcast. I'm AJ Wilson Taylor.
And I'm John York. Thank you for listening and or watching.
Bye for now.